Africa.
Yeah, man.
K&Q Digital Radio and Podcast. And my name is the vocalist, aka King Melody. Tonight, as you can see, I'm with my boys. I'm definitely sure you were expecting to see my colleague here tonight, Akon. My heart goes to you, Nebru. You have our full support. We are with you. Guys, how's it?
Nice. The way you guys are chilling with Papi Sky. I must actually say thanks, Danny, for having us on the show tonight.
Welcome.
With the guests tonight, as you guys can see.
How does it feel to be here?
These chairs are not nice, man. I'm not seeing properly. I like these ice chairs. These are the ones. These are the real ones.
Oh,
the corporate thing. You can see these are corporate things. Not these things. I'm not sitting in a living room or whatever. But yes, man, it's nice, man. It's nice to be here. And you guys have been probably been seeing us the whole week, Monday, Wednesday, and it's a Thursday now. You guys are seeing us again.
I hope you don't get tired, man. This is your boy. I'm your boy, KoolkidnameLes, man. I didn't even get a chance to introduce myself the way we're excited about chilling with Dave on the Thursday show.
Very special one.
Yeah, it's special because this whole week you guys have been seeing us, but I know you guys don't get tired of seeing us, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's Thursday, guys. We're still on it. It's a youth month.
Yeah.
There's a lot that has been happening as young people. We're trying, we're doing our best to change our tomorrow. So, to all youth there at home, I know you guys have stories also to share with us. So, the reason we have Austin here, Sky, Papi Sky, we have KoolkidnameLes.
Yeah.
Mandu. Yeah. We just need them to give us a recap of the show they had yesterday. It was a very special edition, I think, to one of the shows that we had, and it has a lot of information for you guys at home, mostly youth. This month we focused mostly on you guys. How can we change our tomorrow? That was the topic. As you know, there's a lot of programs that government run. There's NYDA, there's EPW, what is it?
EPWP.
Yes. Those programs are there for us to change and learn skills to be business owners, entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So a lot has been happening. So yesterday, can you guys tell us more about yesterday's show?
Okay. So for you guys who didn't tune in yesterday and who is gonna watch the YouTube coming out soon, we can't say when is the premiere. So, but yeah, we just a recap, man. We spoke to the first citizen of our town yesterday, man. Mr. Kolile West. And it was a very informative conversation, man. I think we learned a lot about what goes on in our town, and not just in our town as politically, but in our town financially, and how decisions are being made, and what is the plans that these guys are planning to reach, man. So
wow.
So yeah,
that was great.
Yeah, it was a nice experience for me, and I'll also say the experience was also humbling as well.
And the guy is a very humble guy. He's very humble. I'm sure you guys got everything that you wanted to ask.
Yeah.
He answered all your questions.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't say I answered all our questions. There were a lot of, let me not say a lot of unanswered questions, but there were a few unanswered questions that we left.
Yeah.
And we didn't get answers.
You guys left or he left them?
The thing is,
he left it out.
Yeah.
You know when you deal with politicians, man, you know they duck and dive sometimes, man. And you also don't want to go back and forth, and you just like, I saw a guy actually hit a few jabs. He was like, you didn't answer this, and he went back.
It was going back.
Yeah, man. It was going back and forth with the guy. I was like, this thing is to get the information out. So, but Yeah, yeah. For me, it was a dope experience.
But I think such thing, if you have such episodes, you should have more longer episodes.
Yeah.
Because most of the things are not briefly discussed or explained to the people out there. There are a lot of questions that people still have, and we had to run through it very quickly because man, working time also, drilling also played a role in all that, and the cameras, the batteries are getting flat, but next time I think it would do justice if we have more time.
Yeah.
And if you can just have like a young audience also.
Yeah.
What do you think, like a young audience where you can have people there and the live shooting, and now you know the interaction is there with people from the community asking questions.
Yeah, but that grows with that idea. It must grow with the subscription. You guys can't have those nice things if you guys don't subscribe, don't like, don't follow, don't tell friends to like and follow and subscribe. But that can't happen.
Yeah,
if the audience, if our online audience don't support us to go that extent.
But yesterday I saw our audience were really engaging. They sent the questions. Did you guys get the questions today?
It was very interactive. It was very interactive, and actually that actually would like every episode to be like that.
Yeah.
Where people give their insights on every matter that we talk about. So that I know like you are interacting with us and they listen and they understand what we're talking about, you understand. So I think that's how it actually should be like. That's why we live, so that people can have like interactions, immediate interactions with us. When you have a question, when you want to say something, you can say it now, you understand? And we can answer it to you now.
Because that's the plan. We talk, they comment, we respond, we hear.
Yeah, because this thing is not only for us, or it's not only us being here or entertaining them, but these are conversations that we actually have with them also. It might look like we're talking with each other, but we actually have to conversate with them also. Because we're not doing this for us, but we're actually doing it for them also.
And just another thing, man, about yesterday's show, man. I was just like, we all just like to like humbly apologize for our Facebook viewers, man. We heard the first segment, the audio was a bit off, and next time we will make sure that everything is A for away before we even go on in, so that we can give you a proper audible show. Yeah, man. And that's what also like yesterday. I think that was the only thing that also just hampered our show a little. It gave us a little bit of a dip in the viewership because a lot of people were saying, "Nah, but we don't get clear audio."
Oh,
on Facebook.
Yeah, but I think after the break,
it
when
was far
you guys
better.
came back, it was dope. It was
far
super.
better, man.
I don't know what you guys did after that.
No, we did. There was some
Sound
to
check.
check it out properly, so that we can know. Because I think also the setup there and the way the speakers were positioned also, I think that also played a role with how our sound was, and also the case, the mayor wasn't speaking into the mic also. Talking into the mic, and me usually I'm a guy who not like this guy who shouts all the time, but yeah, man. But apart from that, it was a very
Man, why you beefy, man? Why you beefy?
This is a beef, man.
Like me,
I like it when it's like this.
like this is energy, man. You know, I can't contain that energy, man. I have to like
Take it out.
take it out,
That spirit.
and that's the voice that
But
comes out.
that's him usually.
You know him, it's KoolkidnameLes.
KoolkidnameLes.
Yeah. So getting into it, what did you guys take home, like notes regarding the budget, the draft that the mayor spoke, and I think he was just getting through it, or was he just giving you guys heads up, like plans, what the municipality is planning to bring to the community?
The thing is, it was just reading through it. It's not something of, and even it was not a official budget or IDP draft. It was just something that it was a draft, not the actual one. So it was something they were still planning on that they gave us, because if you have to have a final budget and draft, you have to see the community also.
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
the community can also have an insight or input regarding what must happen with the money that comes into our municipality. So it was more of a projected thing where they foresee or plan, but not the actual one.
So what do you see there? Do you see us youth there in the plan? Are we there?
Well, it depends. It depends how you look at it. You will get young people who are in business who see an opportunity. You will get people who are in community development who will see opportunity. It depends on where you see yourself from viewing this budget. You understand?
Yeah.
So I would say if you are like a normal guy who just wants to hear what's gonna happen, how we're gonna work, I will tell you the future look bleak, bro. It looks very bleak because you get EPWP budget, it was 930K, 940, 950K. So with that figure alone, that's like how many salaries, plus minus 31 people. That's
To benefit.
per year, and then now you have
That's per year.
That's per year, 31 people. That's per year. Now you have to take in consideration the ratio of how many youth are they going to take.
And that's Siatemba only.
Siatemba only. Understand?
So September doesn't only consist of
So it's 35 to 31 people, and then you're going to give probably 5 in Merridale, 7 in Kerkswood, and then the rest going to go to Brewster. And then what's going to happen there is they're still going to have like this ratio of how many females, how many disability, how many youth, and then the youth will be probably 5% of it. So it's big. You have to look at it from a perspective of how I'm going to start my own thing.
No, that's tempting. And do you know that like Northern Cape has the most youth in the country? Northern Cape only.
I don't know the stats, man, but if you say it is, and then
but
I don't know.
if you have to check it, as we said, for you to make it, or you have to make your own thing and think outside of the box of only thinking about EPWP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but with that budget that was given yesterday, the IDP, do you think there is no chance for a place for someone who just start their own thing?
Yeah, man, I saw a lot of opportunities there, man. But I can't point you to the direction that I was looking at, because that would be unfair. I was listening to something and then you didn't pay attention to what I was listening to. You know? But there are a lot of opportunities, man. There are big figures. There are big developments. Like as you said, it's a draft. And when you heard about the SEZ, already alarm bells went off in my head. It was like, okay, so this is money coming in. If you say we're going to be a special economic zone, it means that definitely you guys are going to need people to work. Definitely you guys are going to need people to come and maybe lay the fencing. You're going to need people who's going to supply you with raw material. You're going to need people who's going to supply you with material itself. You're going to need a lot of things out of Bristol. So there's a lot of opportunities right there. Check. That's from my perspective.
Yeah, now back to you, Mr. Mano.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm getting these questions from someone at home sitting there. Because most people wanted to ask actually yesterday. I don't know. Our fan base, I don't know what's wrong. You guys don't ask questions like you want those questions. Like according to you guys were there with him, according to the budget, like do you see a development in the infrastructure of Friska?
Regarding the infrastructure, they did talk about development in some of the infrastructures here, and with infrastructure also comes developing like houses also for people. And they had plans for like 4,000 houses, something like 4,000. He knows I don't know the exact numbers, but it was development also. But the problem with the abandoned buildings are also that they are leased to people. You understand? People have the buildings, but they don't look after the buildings.
You see, that's also
So do you want to take them?
The thing is people are under contracts when it comes to those buildings also, so you cannot just go and take it.
Oh, so what happens is also something that they pointed out that they are at fault with is that they leave the buildings till it dilapidates, and then they want to go and get someone to rent it. So now the building is already like demolished or completely vandalized, and now you want to rent it out. So it's useless to do that. You understand? So for me, I think, hey, man, on infrastructure, man, these guys, they said like they're gonna build like even bigger bridges, man. That's something they need to do, because if you're gonna change, if you're gonna be a ACZ, it is going to mean that a lot of traffic is going to come in and out of the town, and a lot of things are going to be transported in and out of the town. So I think it's those things are also going to be good and advantageous to us as a community in infrastructure. Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good. That's a hell of information there. And that's what we want to see. We want to see growth, and we want youth. Actually, what we want to focus on is youth using the opportunity. That's why we're sending you guys yesterday. We wanted you guys to get information for us as youth. How can we, like sports, show us the sports, where can we use the push? Because I believe there's a lot of programs that are coming to Priska. There's a lot of mining companies that's gonna function here. There's a lot. So the thing is, what can we do now so that when those projects comes, we are ready. We make money. That's the plan.
We also spoke about since you were mentioning sports. We also spoke about upgrading the sports ground. Upgrading the sports ground that they have now, and to make it more efficient for like people like rugby and soccer, for people to use it and to actually build the youth in such things. But my thing is mostly is not about infrastructure mostly. My thing is there are more people that are at a disadvantaged position. People are in Bakushkam, the way block. You get people still using old toilet systems. People who don't even have toilets, understand. People who have problem with water in Bakushkam, and the main focus are sports grounds and infrastructure.
They said
they're busy with the project, but how long?
Yeah, but look, man, I don't want to be defending these guys, man. Guys, what we must also understand is that the councillors don't do the work. They facilitate how the work is being done. Now, if a project is disrupted by some form or some external force, it's not they can't pick up the shovel and take the work and then do it themselves. You understand? And they explained that the delay of the toilets was actually they couldn't drill holes because of the poles that belong to ESCO. So with those things, it was for me the drafted budget covered everything. It covered those needs as well. It covered water and sanitation. It covered sports and recreation. It covered big things. So if you're looking at it from a community perspective, you must ask yourself, how do I get my hands in that budget? Like, if you are going to build 50 toilets, how do I get to build one toilet? You understand? You must be that sharp. You must be coming to say, okay, if you guys going to build roads, how am I going to supply you guys with gravel? How am I going to supply you guys with tar? You understand? So we must not wait for opportunities, man. This is something that I feel we always do, man, in our town. We wait for opportunities. we don't go out, we don't skill ourselves. I'm not talking from someone who's skilled or who's going out for opportunities. I do my bit.
Yeah.
You understand? To get by. And I wish I could be in a better advantage too, man. And that's what we need to go and do. Look for the better advantage.
You look for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, because there is, we can't say our government is doing nothing. There's few people who stay in toilets, there's few people who stay in houses.
Yeah.
Infrastructure is happening.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the community is large. It's so yeah. But getting to this, the budget thing, like how does they come to the budget? Okay, for September we have 50 million. Like, is it from the needs of the community, or they get like budget from the head office? Like they just send, okay, you guys just gonna have because the town is small, or because of the needs, they send the needs, or this is what we need as a region. I don't know if you guys touch that part, or is it? Do you guys get them?
Yeah, okay. So the money, some of the money that they get money from grants, and they have certain grants for certain things. You understand? You get grants for water plants. You get grants for sanitation. You understand, for businesses, you understand, for building houses. So there are certain grants that they are provided with, and that comes also with the need, as you said, that the people have, and the population of the people will also determine the amount of money that they will get. You understand? You cannot ask for 50 million and then you have a small population and you do not finish the work also with the 50 million.
So basically, it's like, yeah, as guys say, they allocate the amount based on the need that occurs. And let's say, for instance, in our informal settlements in Blackastam, there are now 200 households currently who doesn't have sanitation, toilets, running water. You understand? So that need will increase next year as well. So they are trying to build now 50, for example, toilets to accommodate at least the pressure. You understand? And then next year they will build 50. That's too little. You understand? So I'm saying the growth is happening rapidly while the need is being, how can I say, when I say, like the need is being addressed slow. Like let's say the problem is happening fast, but you are taking long to solve the problem. It will create a bigger problem. So that's the problem I think that's going on here in local government. They're slow on doing things.
And we are tired of empty promises. We are tired.
Yeah, man.
We are tired. The community is angry now.
We're angry. Yeah.
Because they keep making promises. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
We don't want to see no more. We want to believe when you do it.
How do we get them accountable for everything that they promise us? Like, can we get subs there? Can we get them sign something? Bro, like,
the thing is, they're already signed when into office. When they sign the contract, you sign under oath also, so you know they already signed something.
And you know, because you know, why I'm asking you, Sky and Mandu, like, from what I'm thinking, budget, the word budget, how do you do your budget yourself? You do budget according to your needs.
Yes.
And wants.
Yeah.
Yours, not someone else. So, I'm now sitting here thinking, okay, how does the government work? Because we don't know how they sit in boardrooms and discuss, okay, we're going to give September this amount, or what, we don't know that part.
Yeah.
But what we know the word budget, meaning it has to, when they say they give you 10 million, meaning it has to, everyone who needs a house must get a house.
According to that 1 million.
According to the 1M.
Like, you must build 1 or 10 million worth of houses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we only hear out of it. No, they only managed to build, let's say, five houses.
Yeah.
They were supposed to build 10 houses.
Yeah. Those things happen, man. And it's a sad reality, man. It's a sad reality because these days it gives black business owners a bad name, man. This is something I think we need to touch this once on a Monday show, man, about how corruption, like corrupt players, affect the other people. Like we have like guys, when you read on the news, like these guys, they earn like multi-million tenders, and then you see they have to build a school. We spoke about it in the first episode. Yeah, where you have to build a school, or not even a school, you had to build an entire road, and then there was nothing. You understand? So such things affect us as a community as well, man, because you go splash that money out because you got now some couple of millions, and you go splash it, and now you don't pay the guy who worked for you. That guy can't feed his family. Now, it's a ripple effect.
Yeah.
So we must touch on it once, man. It's a very interesting topic. And that's how corruption actually kills us as a country as well.
Yeah. It's a corruption. It's everywhere, man. We can't even say a lot about it.
Yeah.
Corruption starts from getting that tender there. It was hard for you to get it.
Yeah.
So you have to pay something to get it. You have to hire. It goes on and on. So
yeah.
It's one of the social issues we spoke about this month. There's a lot of crime is one of them.
Yeah.
As youth, you see. So, Sky, if anything to say?
No, man. Just to finish off on the topic of yesterday, I think, as I said, we need another session. And I think in the next session, it should be a more open thing, and not much focus on the budget and IDP, but with every other thing that's happening in Seattle, you understand? Because a lot of things are happening, and a lot of the viewers or people of the community are in the dark. You understand? You just read upon things or you see things, and you cannot touch base on the things because such things are not disclosed to the public, you understand? And I think if we have a next session with the administration of September, it would actually do the people justice to have like an open conversation, you understand?
How do you
not focused. Open in the sense of you ask everything needs to be asked. You're not closing off on, you're only focused on one thing.
Municipal, I hope you guys are watching. I hope you guys are listening. This guy is saying, we want you with the gloves off. We want to come there. We want to not fight physically.
Or how do you want it?
Now,
you want it with your gloves on?
Now, with me, I'm very diplomatic in every approach. You understand? So I like to keep things neat, and even if we can debate it, but we must have it neat and tidy. But having it open, man, there's a lot of controversy going because now a lot of things you have to go and do research on. You have to be factual in what you ask. You can't just ask something that's not even there and nobody knows the answers and you demand answers. We want this. I want to know.
No, they have answers.
Again, it's not a thing of you demanding answers from a person. You asking the person, and if there are no answers, you tell the person that, look, man, we don't have answers for that thing because there's no such thing.
Yeah.
As you just said, it's simple to just tell a person there's no such thing that you're talking about. But if it affects the community, why shouldn't people ask?
Yeah. So
why is the community there if they cannot ask questions?
That's
affects them.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Like, we should have the podcast with the audience. The community must be there. Yeah, I can ask questions. The mic can circulate, and if you have a question you ask. But I hear your point also, man.
Yeah.
What you say.
Yeah.
And you know these guys, they will say, I'll come back to you. Come back to you.
And I think all of us want to meet them, man, because things that are made will get done. But at the end of the day, things have to be done. To get answers, we have to get there. Understand? And people keep on asking questions and we'll keep on not having answers.
So,
We want answers.
So where was it was near the MMCFO? I think you guys had to. I only saw.
You only saw one.
What happened, gents?
What happened?
I didn't
It
want
was
to follow.
supposed to be four, but everyone saw one. I also saw one, but what happened?
Yeah, what happened, guys, was actually okay. So the CFO and the MM, they were behind the scenes, man. They weren't allowed to be part of the presentation.
They were in.
They were there, but they had to answer questions based on the experience or expertise they have, and then answer the questions that they listen.
How do we?
Listen.
Come on, man.
These guys were supposed to answer the questions. The
But we
technical.
don't see them. We don't see
The
them.
reason why you couldn't see them is because as we are sitting here now, that table is the same space. So now for all 5 of us to be on same would have been a mess. Just for the sake alone, 5 people, 4 mics, 5 mics, hang on. So that was the one thing. The other thing was they were supposed to answer.
Take that excuse.
Listen, I'm not making excuses.
I know.
I'm not making.
Mary, do you accept that excuse?
Am I making excuses, Mary? Mary, is this an excuse?
Say something. Say it.
It's not an excuse.
Thank you. It's not an excuse. So, no. And the other thing was, these guys were supposed to answer the technical questions about, and the questions weren't there. Or there were questions, but they answered it through background, and then the mayor answer corresponded to what they were saying. So basically, there was one person doing the whole interview, which was the mayor. I'm getting to the 2 guys. The 4th person was unfortunately sick yesterday, man. He probably had a tummy bug, but I hope everything is okay with I don't know, guys. It's a serious matter. Yeah. So, but I hope you all the health, sir, all the health and a speedy recovery. And yeah, man. I know this is not our show, man, but I would just like for us, can we just please go on a 5-minute break, man?
Why you get emotional? What's the thing?
Why are we going to
cry?
Why are we going on a break? What's the thing?
We're going to finish this thing, man, because it's not going to be a long episode, guys.
Okay.
It's not going to be a long episode. But did you finish your explanation why the 2 guys couldn't be?
Yeah, that's what we want to know. That's my question.
Because there's no space.
Guys, you guys are not listening.
Okay.
I've been explaining this to you. The viewers are probably agreeing with me. I said, the guys were going to answer the technical aspects, like if you had technical questions about the budget and the IDP. The MM was going to answer the IDP side, and the CFO was supposed to answer the financial side. And then what happened was, every question that came on, the mayor knew the answer, and he answered, and those 2 guys were at the back, in the background. They corresponded with him like, yeah, us next leader said. So what am I supposed to do now? Must I say, hey, you 2 come away from the background, come sit here and answer? What was I supposed to do? Now I'm hearing I'm defaming people all of a sudden from Sky. He's throwing me under the bridge. Are you done explaining?
Yeah.
I'm done explaining.
My
Why
bro,
are you so defensive?
but you were there,
Just
China.
why are you so
It's
defensive,
like now.
China?
It's now as if I was the one telling the guys I don't.
Don't be so defensive, China.
Can we go to the second part of the topic?
Don't be so defensive from China. Relax.
We needed this
The mayor wasn't even this
We needed
defensive.
this Thursday for this.
Brother, Mayor wasn't even this defensive, but this guy is fighting here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
What are you
I'm
saying?
not gonna say what I'm saying, but it's fine. But yeah, man, the MM and the CFO, the next show, I think we need you guys also there. There were a few questions that were thrown at you guys also, and as the mayor, I don't know what's about to talk about. I'm asking them to come on to the next show, but as I said, there were a few questions that was that people asked the mayor, and me included. He said the CFO was going to talk about it, and there were questions that also came from the community that the MM was supposed to answer on. But again, I think time also played a role in why they couldn't also get onto the show. And the first break that we had was also a problem because we had to fix the mics and stuff. But yeah, man, I think the next show they have to come on because there are a few questions that are unanswered, and I think a few of the viewers, I think most are still a bit baffled and confused. But yeah, man, we're still here. We're still gonna.
That's the reason we have it today, because we felt like people wanted to ask more, and people were like, where's the CFO, where's the MM, what's happening? So you guys explained it very well. And even if I can see you guys are not happy, you unhappy, there's more you want to do. So I'm thinking now,
Who's the unhappy one?
both of you. I think we should have a continuous show. We need the show. We need to do it live.
I'm very unhappy.
Yeah, I know it.
We need those guys again.
Most definitely. As I said, and I think the next time there's going to be more questions. And again, thanks to those who participated in asking questions and received questions through. I know there were a lot of people who watched or viewed that had questions but didn't want to ask. But next time, please do. Not only doing this thing for us, but we're also doing it for you guys. So yeah, man, next time, please do send through those questions.
And you know what I've learned? Sorry, Sky. You know what I've learned from school, man? One teacher told me there's no such thing as a stupid question. So no matter how simple your question may sound, no matter how simple you think it may sound, you can always send it through, man. We will read it for you, and then we will try and get down to your answer, man. Yeah, man. Sorry for interrupting, man. Just wanted to say that once, guys.
No, it was not a problem. I was actually done.
Yeah, it was a very short week. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We'll see you on Monday as we start a new chapter. I'm thinking we're closing this chapter today.
As we said, it's not going to be a long one. This week we're keeping things short for you guys. But next week we'll be back to the normal routine. Hour and a half. The time is 2 hours. But yeah, man, we'll be back next week to give you guys more. And yeah, man, stay tuned for the next guest that we're going to have. Not saying we're going to have one, but stay tuned.
We
might have one. But yeah, man, thanks for you guys who viewed or who stayed viewing, who stayed tuning in. Again, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to like, subscribe, follow on all social media platforms. On Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It's KQ Digital Radio and Broadcasting. Please do. And also, we have a YouTube page. Subscribers are growing very slow. But guys, please do go on to YouTube, just search KQ for Digital Podcast and Radio. You will get us, and please do subscribe. It would be highly appreciated. But apart from that, we're happy with the views that we're getting, and thank you once again to those who do view and who stay viewing. So yeah, advertising. Times are running out. Next week it's gonna be time to pay. People owners like KKLG, people like Angelic Beauty Hub, they must pay to be there. Understand? So yeah, man. Palma is a one. As we said, it was a short one, man. It's a short day. I think we're too tired. It's been a long one. Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Over to Mr. Lees. He has one last thing to tell you guys.
Nothing. All I have to say is you guys have to stay tuned and tune in on Monday with the Kings of the Week. I know the Kings of the Week. Not the Kings of the Weekend. The Kings of the Week. Yeah, the flexing show.
Yeah, man, guys. Again, Drop Sunday next week, 2nd July. Please get your tickets. It's gonna be $1,000 counts. Yeah, it's gonna be $1,000 counts. It's gonna be Sonic Youth, Black Vegan. It's KoolkidnameLes. It's Choppies. We're gonna have DJ Choppies, Poppy Sky. You know, man, it's out there. Sport. It's really busy. Stars, WHP. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a nice one. Always to get that video ready. So yeah, man, we'll meet again, guys. And thanks for tuning in.
It's your boy, KoolkidnameLes.